Hi, and welcome to a Lifestyle podcast, where we explore personal growth, high performance, and intentional living. I am Wasim Balani, and I believe life isn't just about getting through the day, it's about becoming fully alive in everything we do. Through my journey, whether in medicine as a heart rhythm cardiologist, cycling and running, or personal development, I have learned that success isn't just about reaching goals, but about who we become along the way. This podcast is here to inspire and challenge you to push your limits, cultivate discipline, and live with purpose. Join me each week as we dive into ideas, reflections, and practical strategies to help you grow into your best self. So let's get started. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a Life Soul podcast. Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like you're always rushing? Like life is one big race you can't quite catch up with? I know I have. We live in a world that glorifies speed. Think about it. Everything is fast. Fast food, fast internet, fast results. If it's not instant, we always feel like it's not good enough. And when it comes to our own lives, we carry the same pressure. We want progress now. We want results now. We want to be at our best all the time. But the truth is, sometimes slowing down isn't weakness. Sometimes it's actually the smartest, healthiest move you can make. And most importantly, sometimes you just have to give yourself grace. Let me share what happened with me the other day. I went out on a long bike ride with my cycling team. The plan was a solid 100-kilometer ride. It was a hot, humid day, one of those summer rides where the sun feels heavy on your back. And the group I was with, these guys were strong. They've been training very well and putting the miles. They were flying. Now, unlike them, I haven't logged that much mileage in the bike this summer. Why? Because I've been busy with the marathon training. Running 5 days a week is demanding. It doesn't leave much energy for long, fast rides. At the start, I tried to hang on. I told myself, push, stay with them, don't fall behind. And for a while I did. But no surprise, my legs started to give out. The heat made it even harder, and soon enough I got dropped. And you know what? That stings. Nobody likes getting dropped. It's frustrating. It bruises your pride. Now in the past, this would have ruined my ride. I would have been upset with myself, replaying the moment I fell off the back, frustrated that I couldn't keep up. But this time, I made a different choice. Halfway through, I decided not to stress about chasing the group. I took a shorter, scenic route back along the lake. I told myself, you know what? It's okay. This is where I am right now. I showed up, I'm still riding, and I'm going to enjoy this moment. And you know what? That solo ride back ended up being beautiful, peaceful. The old me would have been mad at myself for slowing down, but this time I gave myself grace. And as I was riding back alone, it hit me. This ride wasn't just about cycling, it was teaching me something about life. This ride reminded me of something bigger. In life, we can't go full speed in every area all the time. It's just not possible. We like to think we can be top of our game at work, at home, in fitness, in relationship, all at once. But the truth is, every season asks for a different kind of focus. Right now, my season is marathon training. That means running 5 days a week, putting in the miles, pushing my endurance. And because of that, my cycling hasn't been as strong. It's not that I'm less of a cyclist. It's just not the area I've been investing in as much right now. And isn't that how life works? When we pour into one area, it's natural that another area won't be at its highest peak. And that's okay. That doesn't mean we're failing, it means we're human. The problem is we often forget that. We compare ourselves to others who might be in a different season, who've been putting in different reps. And we get frustrated when we cannot match their pace. But what we can't see is the consistency, the work, the hours they've already invested. On that ride, Those other cyclists have been trained harder on the bike this summer. They deserve to be faster. And instead of being upset about it, I had to accept the reality and remind myself I can have the glory from all sides. And honestly, that's a freeing realization. Because the truth is, when we stop trying to be everything, everywhere, all at once, and instead accept the season we're in, we actually find more peace. And sometimes, like I did on this ride, we even find unexpected joy in slower pace. And here's where grace comes in. You see, most of the time, we're our own toughest critics. We hold ourselves to impossible standards. We tell ourselves we're not doing enough, not fast enough, not good enough. We beat ourselves up for every shortcoming. But think about this. If a friend showed up, tried their best, even if they did not finish perfectly, what would you say to them? You'd encourage them. You'd say, hey, you still showed up, and that counts. You did your best. So why don't we say that to ourselves? Sometimes what we need more isn't more pressure, it's more compassion. Sometimes we need to look in the mirror and say, I showed up today, I did my best, and that matters. Giving yourself grace doesn't mean lowering the bar or making excuses. It means recognizing the effort you've already given. It means appreciating yourself for simply showing up, even if the outcome wasn't perfect. Because here's the truth: showing up, even imperfectly, is far more powerful than not showing up at all. And the more often we remind ourselves of that, the more motivated we become to keep going. So, yes, give yourself grace, but also give yourself credit. Pat yourself on the back once in a while. Celebrate the small wins, because they're not small, they're building blocks. And that's what giving yourself grace is all about: acknowledging the effort, not just the outcome. Now, let me be clear. I'm not saying slowing down means you stop working hard. Hard work, discipline, and consistency are still the foundation of growth. But here is the balance. Pushing at 100% in every area, every day, is impossible. It's not sustainable. It leads to burnout. Slowing down doesn't mean you're quitting. It means you're pacing yourself. There is a big difference between taking your foot off the gas for a moment to catch your breath and just pulling over and giving up completely. Think about an athlete. Even the strongest athletes build in recovery days. Why? Because they know rest is part of the training cycle. Without it, the body breaks down. Life is the same. If you never give yourself grace, if you never slow down, you burn out. But if you slow down wisely, you recharge and come back stronger. So, slowing down is not about laziness, it's about balance. It's about having the wisdom to know when to push and when to pause. And that wisdom only comes when you allow yourself grace. So let me ask you, where in your life do you need to give yourself grace? Is it at work when you feel like you should be achieving more, but you're already carrying out so much? Is it in your fitness when you're comparing yourself to someone else's progress, forgetting they've been putting in more reps than you? Is it with your family when you're trying to juggle everything and you feel like you're falling short? Why would slowing down for a moment and showing yourself compassion actually help you more than beating yourself up? Take a second and really think about it. Because whatever came to your mind just now, that's an invitation. That's a place where giving yourself grace could change everything. And it's exactly why I want to leave you with this thought. Life isn't a sprint, it's more like a long ride. And just like that day on the bike, some of the most meaningful, beautiful moments are found when you ease off the gas, take the scenic route, and give yourself permission to breathe. So maybe this week, instead of beating yourself up for what you did not do, you give yourself grace for what you did. Maybe you pause and say, you know what? I showed up. I gave my best today, and that matters. And maybe you give yourself a little credit too. You don't have to wait until you hit the big milestone to celebrate. Even the small steps forward are worth acknowledging because they're what carry you toward the bigger wins. And perhaps you look for your own scenic route. That one moment in the day where you slow down, not to quit, not to back off from life, but just to enjoy it. Maybe it's sitting with your kids at dinner, or going for a quiet walk without your phone, or simply letting yourself rest without feeling guilty. If you do that, even just once this week, you might realize something: that slowing down doesn't hold you back. It gives you the strength and perspective to keep going, and it gives you the grace to enjoy where you are, not just where you're trying to get to. So here's my reminder for you today. It's okay to slow down. It's okay to give yourself grace. You're still in the race. You're still showing up. And that's what truly matters. Because in the end, progress isn't about always moving the fastest. It's about continuing to move forward. It's about showing up in the season you're in, doing the best you can with what you have, and trusting that those small, steady steps are building something bigger. So as you head into this week, don't just chase speed, chase presence, chase balance, chase grace, and remind yourself you're doing better than you think. Every habit you build, every effort you make, it all adds up. So keep showing up. Give yourself grace when you need it, because the small steps you take today are shaping the person you become tomorrow. That's it for this episode, my friends. And if you like it, please share it with people around you, because we all grow better when we do it together. I'll see you in the next episode.